Okay, so doing a set of cab lights, Ram 2500, and I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where the guys get an outline or a template piece of paper to put up there. Well, the kit I got pretty much just came with this fantastic wiring diagram and that stuff. Just tells you how to hook up the wires. So what I've done here, and I realize this is a redneck way to do this, but I just put a tape measure across there. And I've got 56 inches over here. It's actually on 1 inch on the other side, so this is actually 55 inches. So, found my midway point there. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna line them up. Then I'm gonna spread them out evenly and go from there. First, I put them all up here against this tape measure, taped it across, spread them out evenly. But then they're on a line, so I was like, let me bump these guys back. So I needed an angle for the dangle here. As you can see, we've got those lights on an angle. These lights are on an angle. It looks cooler. Very scientific method for measuring. I figured two thumb knuckle lengths there. About the same on the other side. And you'll see right in the middle, lined up with the factory mirror mount on the windshield. And then I just spaced them out evenly. I came in 5 inches from either side, and then it seemed like about 10 or 11 inches for the next ones in, and then that ends up about 10 or 11 inches to the center one. So just so you know, it's a pretty redneck way to do it, but if you don't have the template, you can lay it out like this and get it done. It works. Alrighty, now we're on to pulling out the interior bits here. I'm gonna try and take actually, you know what? I got a pick for this. Let's see, try to get this out without damaging the plastic at all. I don't know. Of course, that's not gonna happen. What's back there? Can't even see what it is. I imagine it's a Torx. Oh wow, they didn't even capture it. Look at that. Fancy stuff. What are you? Looks like a number 10. Great, I brought these Torx bits along and that's of no help. That's okay though. These are Torx bits up here. I'm not sure what size. Those are both incorrect. Aha. Looks like a T15 will do the trick. If I don't break the mirror with the ratchet. Don't break the mirror with the ratchet, Jason. See, I'm gonna break the mirror with the ratchet. Okay. Let's pull that down. Okay. One more, comrade. The threads are disengaged here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so it's just held in with a little pressure and those 3 screws. Good to know. Other side's going to be the same, I'm sure. On to getting these guys off. These were a number 10, by the way. I think we're out. Yep. Loose. Oh shit. Yep, it is. Okay. But anyway, it did not come with cab lights, and I really like the look of cab lights. Actually, I don't think I need to remove this the whole way. So I broke this one. Just this is a pro tip for people. This just slides down. and it may be tight, and like you think, nah, it should come down a little further. It should, and it'll be like that, and then that loosens up the headliner. Okay, this one, as you can see, I kind of hosed that one. Just a heads up. Props to Diesel Rob. I found his video and he showed how to get those out. These guys have a little Torx fastener here. Looks like the same T15. These lenses just pop off. Stick a screwdriver in there. You're good.
I see you.
Yeah. Ah! Did anybody see where that screw went? No. Nobody saw where that screw went. Do we really need it? Probably not. Let's try and grab this one. Hey, we got that one. Now, oh, this is not down all the way. Shoot. Let's grab this. See if we can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty then. That brought that right out. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need to remove this tray as well, because I want to drill in the middle. It's probably the same Torx bit. Yeah, it is. Okay. Easy money. Just lost that screw up there somewhere, I think. Who knows? And then this one. Pull down as well. Again, where did it go? Nobody knows. Aha. This one I actually got. So, if I can skadoodle this around a little bit. Okay, so now we can see. Now we can see if we're too close to the front here, this guy's going to be in our way. So we need to be back. And this is why some of them provide templates to keep you out of this, I imagine. See, I had no idea that was in there. So, come on now. There we go. Same process for the other side, if I didn't say that already. Also loose. Got you. Got you. Okay. Now. Alright, so that's just enough. I think I can get in there. I think I can get in here. Maybe. Now I'm also trying to keep the sides of these lights kind of parallel with the angle of the truck door here. I don't know if that's right or not, but I've got it lined up for the mid here, right about there. Just kind of doing that number, and then I don't even know if I need to do that really, because I'm gonna come back and come around. Gonna come back with one of these as a template and just zip. That one might be a little weird. Just gonna leave that one alone for now. Oh, death trap ladder. Death trap ladder is death trappy. Oh, don't grab the handle. Okay. Alright, let's back this up a little bit. To there-ish. See what the sky. There-ish. And then let's straighten that out and just look at it one more time. It's looking pretty good, I think. Let's see what we can make happen here. So to drill this up, make sure you're at your marked spot. The light's the direction you want. Pop this here feller out. Make sure you don't lose it. Don't lose your gasket either. That's a big yikes. Right, that's right, yeah. Okay, so this is a screw that you want to spot, you want to mark for a screw. And then you got another one here. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to line up the hole for this wire, since there isn't. When you look at it like this, there's no way to drill down through the top here. Although I guess if you had a really long drill bit, you could go through there, but not a bright idea because that's threaded there. So anyway, take the gasket off. Take the gasket off and line up your holes and just punch it through there. And that's how to get your wire hole. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We're gonna see how it works out. Also, when I assemble this, I'm gonna put a dab of sealant on either of these, all of those, because I don't want any leaks. Okay, here's just like a mid drilling adventures update. I've got these two mounted. The wires are run through. Under each of these, and it's hard to see now. Okay, there you go. I'm putting a little bit of goop around each hole, the wire hole and the two screw holes. One thing, it didn't tell me what drill size to use. These screws are not the best. I ended up going with a 5/32 drill bit for these. They're being a little difficult, but it's coming along. So, it's a tricky bit of process, but you gotta get all those splices on there all the way across. Then I've got it wired or routed behind the dash. I've got it connected to this test wire, which I'll just take in here and touch to the battery. Really quick, like maybe right here, and we have lights. Boom. Looking pretty good. So now all we have to do is put the interior back together and then tap into a hot wire when the lights are on. Here we go. Okay, so on another episode of Why Do I Do This to Myself? It is now nighttime, and instead of going into the fuse box under the hood, I decided I was going to be smart and tie into the headlight switch, which it does work. The only problem is it was a pain in the butt. So here, I'll show you the finished results here. I think it came out pretty good. Okay, so yeah, now it's just put this side of the dash back together. The rest of the interior is together. Yeah, so hopefully that will help some people. Alrighty, so it's the morning after, and I think they came out pretty good. I just wanted to kind of go over it a little bit. I think it took like 3 or 4 hours total. Usual interruptions and all that. I probably made it a little harder on myself than it needed to be, but I think they look pretty good. But yeah, that wraps it up. Thanks for watching.